in Durham, so I thought I would try out the camera that I got, through which I am speaking to you, ahead of possibly like making some stuff regarding hiking in Romania during the summer, which you may want to see. So there's a cathedral. I don't know how well you can see that, but there it is. There's the castle. There's Palace Green. A few forests today, but not loads. Plenty of room on the green for hacky sacking, so I might have a go and see how well this thing captures everything. But yeah, pretty nice day. Some bit of cloud, but it's still bright. Alright, let's see now. Where did I put it? Aha, there we go. Right, try and get like a decent angle, I guess. Get warmed up. I think I'm gonna have to find a better way of securing this into my head, but it does seem to be working, so there is that. I don't know if you can hear, but the swift in the cathedral is shrieking. It's really quite a nice noise. Yeah. There's also kestrels that live up on the cathedral, I know for sure. I've seen them before nesting. I'm gonna go in there in a minute and do some studying, but I think I'll have a couple more before we wrap this up and I go and do some actual work. So I've been working all morning in the library, learning some interesting stuff about AI, etc., and how it's going to be used in conservation. And it's exciting because of the implications of it, but it's also scary. Because I mean, just as in pretty much all future job sectors, it's going to be so much like so many jobs lost, so many people are going to get replaced. Well, the thing is though, I'm uncertain whether it'll be that people get replaced or whether people will just work in different sectors. So as far as conservation goes, it seems to me that policy making and decision making will still be super important for humans to do. But like, even in the big review papers, people are still saying, like, people are still suggesting at least, that like language learning models like ChatGPT, Gemini, those sorts of AI models could work as like conservation advisors, which may be useful sometimes, but the models are so biased towards the global north. And so sort of far away from the context, like all the data processing, data collection, all happens outside of that, of the context where it's being used, to the extent that it might ignore sort of, you know, local context. It could flag things up that it doesn't recognise, because there hasn't been data collected from certain contexts, the correct policies and moves, decisions-wise, could be very different in contexts outside of which the AI has been trained. So, kind of interesting. Well, very interesting, but also quite scary. So, yeah, we live in a time of change. I don't know. It's starting to rain, so I think I'm going to pack it in and go to the library. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this brief video.